Ahoy shipmates, and welcome to my foray into YouTube channels. Not in my comfort zone. Those of you who know me will know that I'm not particularly creative. But over the last 4 years, I've done quite a bit of sailing on my long distance trips, and periodically I've posted videos on Facebook, which people have commented on and said they really liked. So last year in particular, I got a lot of stick about not the quality of my posts. So I decided that I would try and up my game. And during the period that I'm away this year, I decided I would post regular updates on my travels. So if you're interested, subscribe, that would be great. If you're not, don't bother. This channel really is for me, not for anybody else, but if you enjoy it and you want to subscribe, then by all means do so. So I thought it'd be useful to recap on the last 4 years very quickly in probably four initial videos, which will take you through 2018, which was pre-lockdown, very different world in those days. 2016, I bought a ETAP 26i. And those of you who know what sort of yacht that is, it's pretty small. Generally, sort of 30 foot is a fairly reasonable sort of size yacht. 26, pretty small. But I sailed that from Christchurch over to France, through the centre of France and all the way down to the Greek islands in 2018. 2019, I took that boat from Greece up to Croatia, back across to the east coast of Italy, down the east coast, around the boot of Italy, and back up to the south of France. And 2020, I went out, picked the boat up in Marseille and sailed the boat back through the Canal du Midi, back up to Bordeaux and up the west coast of France, and arrived back in Salcombe. 2020, put the boat on the market as I decided I wanted to go across the Atlantic, but I certainly wasn't doing it a 26-foot boat. So October 2020, I found my dream boat in Italy, and yeah, I had quite a lot of difficulty getting out to visit my dream boat, having bought it, and it was stuck in Italy for the best part of probably 9 months, 10 months, and in July 21 I finally managed to get out there, and I did quite a bit of work on the boat and ended up sailing from Italy, from Tuscany to Mallorca, Ibiza, back to Corsica and south of France. So I think it'd be useful just to have a quick sort of recap on some of the videos and the photos I've got from those trips, just to give you a taster. And then yeah, when I go out this year, I will be posting regular videos, and if you want, keep in touch. If you subscribe, you'll get notifications about the videos once they're uploaded. So yeah, without much ado, I will kick off with a trip back to 2018. So this is a quick recap on our 2018 routing. This is that I use called Time Zero, which is charts. If you zoom in, then you get the detailed charts. It's really useful app. I use it loads, and I've always got it to hand in the cockpit when I'm navigating. So back in 2018, we left Christchurch Harbour, popped into Poole, came through the Canal du Fort, Ras de Seine, we arrived at in the Gironde estuary. Went down the Gironde estuary to Bordeaux. I went past Bordeaux and linked up with the internal canal system in France, the Canal du Midi, down to Toulouse, and brings you out at, we actually came out at Agde. From Agde we went across to Cap d'Agde, and once we got to Cap d'Agde, I left the boat with a friend of mine, a French friend of mine, Michel, and he took the boat from Cap d'Agde across to Nice, just about here. I rejoined him in Nice. We went around the top of Corsica, and then we had a lot of storms in between Corsica and Italy. We came down through the Messina Straits here, across the boot of Italy, and into the Ionian Islands, into Corfu, where he left me. I then picked up the family, and I sailed to Lefkos on my own, picked up the family in Lefkos. We had a couple of weeks sailing there, and I then left the boats in Lefkos for the winter. So that was our 2018 escapade. Warranty, a video halfway across the Gulf of Taranto. And a small handkerchief on the front, bill tailing. And a typically choppy